So I'm here on a very, very dirty laddie because it's rained every day for about a week, which it never does here. We've had English weather. Anyway, so I do brush my horses, but not this week. I want to talk about meal plans today. I don't know why, it just pops into my head. I've spoken about this before. I've been asked about it plenty of times. I used to sort of be less on the fence about meal plans, I guess because I was less on the fence about, more on the fence about most things, just because I didn't want to necessarily completely speak up about things where I think that the system is failing. But now, evidently, I do that all the time. So my problem with meal plans is that it's a disordered way of eating. There's just no other way to describe it. It is disordered to have it planned ahead of time, a week ahead of time, what you're going to eat at what time in what quantity. And it's very base level, that concept of a meal plan is disordered. However, it gets worse when you get into all this exchanges shit. That is extremely disordered. That's actually, like, if you look at the exchanges system, that's almost more disordered than a disordered person would think up to eat. It's that disordered. And so I think the concept of a meal plan, if somebody is not really in recovery or not really wanting to do recovery, a meal plan is something that maybe parents can do to somebody to just try and nutritionally rehabilitate them when they're not going to do it themselves. So it definitely serves a purpose. It also serves the purpose of when somebody is nutritionally compromised enough that cognitively they are not able to push themselves to override their fear response and able to do neural rewiring, and we just need to get some nutrition into them till we get to the point that they can. And then a meal plan can help with that. But the thing about a meal plan that can help with that is taking away the decision making. So someone else saying, you're going to eat this thing at this time in this quantity. Because when somebody's disorder is so strong, whenever there's a decision, their eating disorder gets in and makes them unable to make a recovery-based decision. So that can be the strength of a meal plan in those situations. However, it should be short-lived. It should be as soon as that person is at the place nutritionally, cognitively, where they can start to change their fear response and make less disordered decisions, they should come off that meal plan. And nowhere in there, even in that example, is that fucked up exchanges system warranted, because that is just weird beyond belief, and it introduces a whole different kind of problem. I've worked with people that have been on exchanges system that when we try and get them to eat without restriction, they're just like, oh, but aren't I supposed to have, I don't know, like 2 proteins and a carb? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's not even English to me. I don't understand food when you put it like that. What are you talking about? Because it's such a disordered system. And so I think that in some circumstances, meal plans can be helpful for a hopefully short period of time until the person is able to step forward and take up recovery themselves and eat without restriction. But I don't think in any circumstances overly, I don't know, categoric. What do we even call that sort of exchanges system? Just prescriptive, controlling, weird, fucked up, disordered. That's what I call it. Overly disordered meal plans should be avoided at all times. All right, bye.